Yeah, man. So all the haters and traitors, especially them dirty people there. Your cartel tell me so no bad mind till no close blue. I true him attack, man. That's what deal with that. Them bad mind you
nowhere. And that's just the truth.
But you see a time when, you know, if he says what you think he needs to say.
No, I didn't. I never said what I think he needs to say. I don't care what he wants to say. Like I'm saying, everybody know Kartel set the trend, and if I dress like you, people are gonna know, regardless of if I admit it.
Kartel no smart at all. Kartel are one of the dumbest man I walk up and down. Kartel come out of prison in an orange color kerchief. I walk up and down all over him face. As a man who after the scene for 13 years and supposed to come back out on a neutral ground. Forget the fact, say, PMP send him a prison.
Find out to rascal out this something them go on top talk on a pussy blood clot foolishness.
Some Jamaican women are saying that see them for go back a yard and make a Jamaican woman there with Kartel. But what's the sense though?
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
Yo, all Eddie G now reach too far in a dance hall to in a car. I don't know when get them the nursery rhyme there from, but he reach like Chunky, Jack, Mackerel, Drunko, Wall, Skull, and Tag him.
So Vybz Kartel has been nominated for the Grammy for the first time. And not only the first time, I feel like say the dog I go win it. You get home and say, him and Shen's here. To tell you the honest truth.
How do you feel in America, man, in your first concert back over here?
Beautiful to be here, Joe. You know, the streets know my name, you know.
Oh, hell.
Years later.
I know that God is good. Yeah, man. At Washington with there.
Yeah, man.
Yes, so yeah. Out of road. Washington DC, you're up. You hear me say? You're up like this. Yeah, man. Washington deep sea. So yeah. Out and good. Yeah, man. So all the haters and traitors, especially them dirty people there. Your Kartel tell me so no bad mind till no close blue. I true him attack, man. That's what deal with that. Them bad mind you fuck. Yeah, man. And music what they have to promote, we not promote. Eh? We not promote fuckery. I be a negativity some of them are pushing on. We love you know. We love all of you know. Even the dirty one, them dirty heart. We love you know, just want to spring like this to wash off with blood clot. Yeah? I'm good against evil, you know. And the evil force them on a push, but at the righteousness, I'm on a push, you know. One push on evil, and in the end we shall see who shall win, because righteousness prevail. Righteousness prevail. And sin is a reproach upon every people. So no hug up sin and corruption and every dirtiness and things like God in our own. We're going to get a beaten in the very foundation of our island going to shake. Because we have so much nasty hard people down there. Only corruption and reprobate bomber clot. Purge no heart, no man, no see God face. We just sit down and eat and we're hungry and we're in a poverty. We don't even like the fact that someone will try to break the change of poverty. We don't sit down and have blood clot. And all I do is tear down on one another. We can't tear right down. We tear down already. I build now. We can't tear down Buju. Let me tell you this blood clot. We don't have to live with me sit down on the sidewalk and beg on the bread, you know. Because my God is real. You hear me say? I'm a walk and sweat all and I'm a blood clot boot for my own. Because I'm a batty boy. I'm not draw my ass no way. I work hard. So when you're out there eat, remember this. The Buju Banton most of you can't relate. A God we say, because say something we can't hear it. My good people, we push back some dates. Yeah? Because Connecticut and Boston too close. You hear me? I mean, I want the conflict, so I push them forward. I try to take Boston phone, but they say, boy, leave Boston. So you hear me do? I push them forward. Me not gone away, me there, because them can't do it like Buju, you know. A good over evil. Remember me telling you, them can't do it like we do this when we are youth. What me say? And I love it. And through the love it, the heathen them not like it. And through me love, you know, the heathen them like it neither. But them can't stop none of the love. Them can't stop my love, your love, or the Father love. So what them gonna do? Them gonna use them fuckery to divide us. It can't work. We have been divided before, now we solid up. Love, you know, I'm seeing you tonight in a Washington DC. Yes, haters eat your heart out. Yeah? So my sister, yeah, my bloodline strong, and we not hurt to do it. We don't feel like you don't like or you don't like, you can't stop what God said.
Never.
We go and go find some peace in the life, holy heathens and she-dens. Good people of the corner. I love you now, and I will always love you now, because you never know when I love Buju Banton, and so we are here to free the people mentally, physically, and spiritually. Now watch, know what them I say. And some little guy down there who nice and sweet in them lifestyle, don't watch them, because they're sweeter than sugar. And to them sweeter than sugar and sweeter than honey. Them a try to go and say them can't throw spokes in my wheel. Remember this blood clot. A toilet me use, the boy never sit down for me. Never. So I'm bad. Yeah, I'm abroad.
Good over evil.
Down Sound launches Kartel's return concert with a Black Friday giveaway. Joe hinting at Drake, and the world boss again flogging a line of spirits. But now with lots more to celebrate.
It's official. It's on. Kartel kicking off Freedom Street at Down Sound. Joe in funky pants and Saddam sipping prettily. Freedom Street set to be the biggest New Year's Eve bash in town. So, what to expect apart from Kartel and his kids?
This stage show has more features than the new Porsche that I bought. I mean, the Queen is gonna be there, Spice. Skillibeng is gonna be there. Tommy Lee's gonna be there. Sheba's gonna be there. Popcorn is gonna be there. For all the dancehall enthusiasts and the Portmore Empire enthusiasts, it's going to be a reunion of sorts. So me and my cohorts. So it's going to be amazing. And people need to come out. We're going to have the fireworks. We're going to ring in the new year with prayer. Pastor will be there. Because, you know, my new mantra is God and time. God is the greatest. So representing on a family level, on a religious level, on a dancehall level. So I need everyone to come out.
And the world boss with a brand new tipple to toast his return to the Jamaican stage.
Vybz Kartel bring the eyes, right? But Angostura bring the quality.
And thanks to Angostura out of Trinidad, straight vibes rising to the occasion. Have you ever met anybody like Vybz Kartel?
No. That personality beyond expectations.
Are you sending a message to other potential sponsors out there? Vybz Kartel is good for business?
I would say so. When you meet and you understand the person is, as you said, is a human being. Great man. We have sat with him on many occasions. Easy to have a conversation with, intelligent, smart, eloquent. I rate him.
Vybz Kartel back in the rum business.
Yes, sir. Bigger and better. I mean, the street vibes was that harsh, rough rum that represented Vybz Kartel at the time.
Almost medicinal.
Almost medicinal. This is fully medicinal. 200-year-old rum factory, very distilled, very cured, made by family, and it's here for our family.
He's out, but it's been a while. Well over a decade. Who's counting?
12 years, 10 months, 6 days, and 14 hours.
You had said your focus earlier was on getting in shape for your concert. How would you rate the progress you've made so far?
Amazing. Naysayers may say something different, but behind closed doors, we work in. We have our personal trainer. We have our personal yoga trainer. So we're doing yoga. We're doing physical workouts. And that's not necessarily for the public to see. What What they see is what we want them to see.
There was that incident at Mecca when you had to be helped out of the club. Haven't you been overdoing it?
I'm glad you brought that up. It wasn't helping out. I literally just went to the club. I had 2 sips of champagne, which we don't drink anymore because the rum is here. And the place was so hot. The AC was out. A lot of people fell ill, as did I, because contrary to popular belief, I'm also a human being. So we fell ill, we went outside to cool off, and then we went to the doctor because Sidem was screaming, take him to the doctor. And when we went, all the doctor said was, Kartel, you good? Drink more water. That's it.
But back to the question, haven't you been overdoing it?
No. If the people in the COVID, they were at home and they couldn't even stay inside, much less someone who has been in prison for over a decade. So I had to come out and get myself reacquainted with the fans, get myself reacquainted with society. That was my priority. And now we focusing on the big show, Freedom Street.
So is Joe.
He just said, hey, you know, we want to work with Down Sound. They're the guys that know how to do it, to handle the type of thing that he wants to do in terms of the kind of production and at times the kind of presentation that he wants. And it was pretty much his idea. And of course, when you have a superstar like that, you just have to praise the Almighty for all the hard work you've done over the decades of time.
So basically, he had a game plan and pitched it to you and you just went with it.
Absolutely.
Did you hesitate at all when Kartel gave you his figure, the fee that he was charging?
Well, it wasn't his idea about the fee. You see, the way I deal with fees is their long-term relationship. And he's a superstar, and he's a genius. And he's a changed person. He's not going back. That lady didn't get it right, huh? Yeah.
On the subject of that lady, Donald Trump has won the American election. What's your reaction to that?
I mean,
is that good news for you?
Yes, he's the right man for the job. I believe so. I mean, I don't do identity politics. So not because you're black, I'm going to vote for you. What is your policy? What are your policies? So for me, I think he's the right man for the job. He deserved it. Big up Mr. Trump. It is what it is. That's why people love him. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He gives it to you the way you should get it. Raw, unadulterated, and true.
I think it's God's plan, as Drake says. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see him pretty soon, too.
On the subject of politics, seems like you found a new lawyer. Was Isaac Buchanan let go because he's too closely aligned with politics?
No, I'm an artist. I'm good with PNP. I'm good with labor right. I'm neutral. See, so Isaac is my friend. Not only that, he got me out of prison. So I will always love and respect him. Why for the love? So me and Isaac good, and me and Jason good. But yeah, as it relates to politics in Jamaica, me and the labor right them good, me and the PNP them good, and more on the whole of them for come on my show.
But was there heat that came out of your appearance at the PNP conference?
No heat. No heat. Nobody was. I mean, on TikTok, people was like, Kartel, you shouldn't go. But those were the labor rights, and I get it. Because if I went to the labor rights conference, the PNP would be like, Kartel, you shouldn't, you know. So it is what it is. But yeah, Vybz Kartel fan, bigger than politics. It's right across the board.
Does your contract with Joe cover other shows?
Yes, we're taking the show on the road, so to speak. So we'll be in the Caribbean, we'll be in Asia, we'll be in Europe, we'll be in South America. We'll be bringing Sidem, not Erica. So it's a global thing, as I am the world boss. No?
Buju Banton had the highest grossing North American tour for a Jamaican artist in 2024.
Yes, I saw that.
Do you see Vybz Kartel topping that if he gets a visa and hits the US in 2025 or 2026?
Not if, it's when. And yes, I will. Buju Banton is my inspiration. Even now, my name is still Adi Banton, because remember, Vybz Kartel was 3 of us. It was a trio. And in Vybz Kartel, the group, I was Adi Banton. So he's my mentor. And yes, I think I will top it. No disrespect to the G. But yes, come on. It's Adi teacher.
People have been remarking on the ticket prices. Is that a hindrance to the kind of turnout you expect to anticipate at the national stage?
I mean, I think so. So that's why this Black Friday, we're going 50% off on the the bleachers. Even though I'm not, but the bleachers, we going 50% off on that weekend specifically. But funny enough, the highest selling tickets are the cheapest, which is the bleachers, and the most expensive, which is the pods. So the turnout is going to be amazing, and I need my main demographic, which is poor people, the street, you them from the streets, to come out and be at the show. So for Black Friday and Black Friday only, we're doing 50% off on the bleacher, courtesy of the teacher.
Some people are going to interpret that, though, as an indication that tickets aren't selling.
Tickets are selling hard. As a matter of fact, we got the British crew. We don't know if it have something to do with see them, because she don't see them, but the most tickets that are sold are surprisingly from England. A lot of the tickets are from the United Kingdom. So we got the UK. The Queen for England, I feel love her for your day. Oh.
You're on a new track with your son, Little Addy. Where does Little Addy need to step up his game, because you are a tough critic?
I mean, all he needs to do now is to give the people variety, which is the spice of life. So don't just stick to the current trend that the younger generation is doing, which you know the type of lyrics they do. You need to have girl song. You need to have songs to the ghetto youth. You need to have songs about reality. You need to have songs about party. And once you give the people the variety, then they will accept you. Like you said, I'm a tough critic. I'm a page them too and make them know, say, bro, not because you're my son. You have to do what you do and do it properly. I'm like the interview where you do with him too. Always asking the tough question.
And since we're on that subject, do you ever anticipate a time when you level the vibes with alkaline?
I mean, it's a good water. It's very... That's it. Big up Movado.
If he were to acknowledge that there were influences that you brought to bear on his career, would that change things?
Not his career, every career. The same way, I'm not afraid to say, Buju Banton, I'm my biggest inspiration. Ninja Man, I'm my second biggest inspiration. When I was going to high school, Calabar, when I heard Ninja Man, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Music. I want to be a DJ. And then Buju Banton came, and I was like, bro, dancehall, stop here. So it can't get no bigger than this. So we offer. So I'm not. Why Vybz Kartel is so great? I'm not just Vybz Kartel. I'm a fan. I'm a student of the music. And once you accept that, you will reach far. If you don't accept that, you're not going nowhere. And that's just the truth.
But do you see a time when, you know, if he says what you think he needs to say?
No, I didn't. I never said what I think he needs to say. I don't care what he wants to say. Like I'm saying, everybody know Kartel set the trend, and if I dress like you, people are gonna know, regardless of if I admit it or not.
So there's no way there can be a kind of accommodation.
No, there's no bad blood either. I'm a grown man. And I'm a changed man, so we hold no grudges. We don't eat fudges.
And lastly, you want to get back to that US market.
I will.
Are you going to get that visa? Are those efforts on the way right now to secure your return to this?
Yes, I'm doing this, and I think I will. You know, I've been approached by many promoters, and I definitely think I will. Vybz Kartel, like I said, and I've always been saying this. I'm a changed man. My record is clean. People love me, so if it's to get the petitions, people are there to push Vybz Kartel brand universally. That's why I'm the world boss. So yes, I think so. And like I said, my kids have it. All my children have their visas. My mother, my father, my sisters, my brother, my sons, my daughter, my grandchildren. So we good.
Do you anticipate Kartel will have any problem getting that US visa?
No, I don't think so. You know why, don't you? They have a new administration.
One ring on Saddam's finger already. When is the other one being slipped on?
Maybe for my birthday, which is January 7th.